Hey guys, it's Mega Robert from Mega Robert TV, and today I'm going to review issue 44 of Mega Man. So, the issue starts out where Roll is walking around Light Labs and all the lights are turned off, so it's pretty creepy right now. And she's walking around, she's looking for Otto, and from what happened last issue, we definitely know that Otto is not in a good situation right now. So Roll just thinks he's playing hide and seek, so she's looking around and she's like, Otto, where are you? You know, this joke's not funny anymore. Please, just come out. I'm getting pretty scared right now. And as she says that, she actually sees Otto's hand sticking out of the closet door, so she thinks that he's playing with her right now, but he's definitely not. So she goes to the closet, she opens it up, and what she sees in there is Otto's disassembled body with all his circuits and power just ripped out of him. And when Roll sees that, she freaks out and she screams at the top of her lungs, and that's where the scene ends. So that was pretty freaky. I didn't expect this issue to open up like that, but it did, so pretty crazy. And after that, we jump to Mega Man, and Mega Man's been fighting a bunch of Robot Masters lately, and he's taking care of 6 of them right now, and he's on his 7th, and he's pretty tired. So Hardman, his next Robot Master he has to fight, notices that Mega Man's a little tired, so he goes, listen Mega Man, I'm going to give you an E-Tank right now, and it'll replenish all of your systems. So he gives him the E-Tank, and Mega Man drinks it, and he's like, oh, thanks Hardman, you know. I guess now, since you gave me this, we can go back to Light Labs and, you know, everything could be okay. And Hardman goes, you misunderstand me, Mega Man. I didn't do this so we can just go peacefully. I did this so I could fight you in a fair fight. And as he says that, he jumps out of his chair and he launches at Mega Man and he hits the walls and earthquakes start shattering the place. And he's thinking to himself, you know, Hardman's armor is one of the most impenetrable armors that Dr. Light and Dr. Wily have ever made. So how is he supposed to get through there? And then he goes, wait a second, I have the magnet missile. And as he says that, he turns on his magnet missile mode that he got from Magnet Man, and he shoots a bunch of them at Hardman, and they stick to his armor, and right before Hardman could do anything, he explodes into a bunch of pieces. So right before Hardman is out of the game, Mega Man walks up to him, and he goes, listen Hardman, this isn't the end for you. I'm going to take your IC chip, and Dr. Light will promise to rebuild you, alright? And the last thing Hardman says before he faints is he goes, wow, Mega Man is not only fair, but he is kind. Just like the legends say. And as he says that, he falls over and he dies. So I kind of felt bad that Hardman didn't get a lot of time fighting Mega Man. It was definitely one of the more quicker fights. But you know, we got to keep the story going, and I definitely know he'll probably come back at some point. So after that happens, we go back to Light Labs, and Roll is just screaming at the top of her lungs, and she's running to Dr. Light, and she goes, Dr. Light, Otto went missing. And he goes, oh, don't worry about it, Roll, you know, he's probably just relaxing somewhere. And she goes, no, but I found his body disassembled in the closet. And as she says that, Dr. Light's eyes open up real wide, and he freaks out and he runs to his desk and he hits the alarm button, and all the doors close and the sirens start going. And you know, Roll doesn't know what's going on, but Dr. Light tells her, you know, I created this failsafe so only family can get in and out of Light Labs. So as he says that, we go to Dr. Wily, who's still in the building, and the alarms are going off, and you know, he's freaking out because he realizes that he's kind of stuck now and that nobody's gonna come and get him. But as that happens, Breakman actually teleports in, bringing all the IC chips for the next phase of the plan. And Dr. Wily doesn't know how this is happening, but then he thinks about it. He goes, wait a second. Dr. Light actually let Breakman come into the building. What a crazy old man. And as he says that, you know, Breakman gives him the IC chips, and it's time for the next phase of the plan. So after that happens, we go to Sparkman. And Sparkman is the last Robot Master alive right now. And he's sitting alone in his lair and he's looking up at the ceiling and he's trying to get a communicator on. And he goes, hey Shadow Man, are you there? And no one answers. And he goes, hey Gemini Man, are you there? And nobody answers because they're all gone. And then Sparkman realizes this and he starts crying and he goes, I can't believe it. Mega Man, he killed all my brothers. I have nobody left. And as he says that, he gets really angry and sparks start to fly off of him and goes, no, I will not handle this anymore. I will avenge all my brothers. And as he says that, Mega Man actually runs into the room and he goes, Sparkman, I know you're angry right now, but we can make a deal. And then Sparkman throws a giant wave of electric attacks at Mega Man. He goes, no, no more speeches, no more bargains. You know what? If I have to die alone, so will Dr. Light. And he gets another ball of energy and he throws it at Mega Man. And Mega Man's like, Sparkman, please calm down. Don't hurt Roll. And Sparkman goes, I'll hurt whoever I want. And he keeps throwing attacks at Mega Man. And then eventually, Mega Man turns on his Shadow Blade mode and he throws him at Sparkman. He cuts all of his hands off and he hits him in the chest, and Sparkman is just completely disassembled. So Mega Man is kind of done attacking Sparkman now, and he walks up to him ready to attack again, but he looks at Sparkman, and Sparkman is just on the floor crying at this point, and he's just crying and crying. He goes, Mega Man, I was just kind of angry before. You know, I wasn't going to hurt Roll, but I'm just so angry. You know, no one deserves to lose their siblings. You know, why do we have to fight like this? And Mega Man, he begins crying and he goes, that's what I've been telling you this whole time. That's what I told all of your brothers, that we shouldn't have to fight. But they made me. Why did we have to do this? And then Sparkman goes, he told me to. And as he says that, he falls over and dies. So Mega Man is, you know, pretty emotional right now, but he's also confused because he's like, wait, who's he? You know, who told the robots to fight Mega Man? And he goes, wait a second. Did Dr. Wily tell them to do this? No way, that's impossible. And as he's thinking about it more, he's kind of, you know, understanding that maybe Dr. Wily is behind this. But before he can do that, he sends the energy element back to Light Labs, and he calls Dr. Light. He goes, Dr. Light, I kind of have this strange feeling right now. Are you there? And as he says that, Dr. Light doesn't respond. And, you know, Mega Man's like, wait, this is kind of weird. Why isn't anyone answering? So after he says that, we go back to Light Labs where we see Dr. Light pinned up against the wall. And he goes, Albert, why are you doing this? And Dr. Wily's standing there and he goes, Dr. Light, I'm doing it because I'm the best. And when he says that, the Doc robot comes out and he goes, yeah, Dr. Light, we'll make this quick. And after he says that, that's the end of the issue. So that was a really epic ending, and I love the way that this issue is setting up the next part of the big betrayal by Dr. Wily. And I'm just really excited for the next issue. So yeah, guys, question of the day, what do you think about issue 44? Tell me in the comment section below. So yeah, guys, this is Mega Robert, signing off.